Libra, hi, it's a good friend Dolly, and I'm back with another reading, so let's see what's coming in for you guys. Libra, hi, welcome back to the channel, and if you're new here, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for commenting, subscribing. It really does help the channel. Thank you so much for 310 subscribers. I'm very grateful. I really do appreciate it. Before we get started on your reading, I would like to announce that I launched my website fairly recently. If you would like to book a reading with me, you can click the link in the description, or you can click the link in the bio. Other than that, let's get started on your reading. So, let's start with your 4-card pool. We have one, Page of Cups, and let's have 2 more for you. Perfect. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Wheel of Fortune with the 4 of Pentacles. Maybe there's a cycle that you're holding on to. Maybe there's some type of happiness or a wish being granted at this time for you, okay, Libra? We have the Page of Cups, the 5 of Cups, the 3 of Cups, and the 7 of Pentacles. So maybe you're wishing upon a little star. Maybe you're hoping for a reconciliation between you and somebody. I feel like you have emotions for this person, but you're down on the dumps, okay? Yeah, I feel like you could be reaping what you're sowing. Maybe this person gave you false hope and you got back with this person. This person could be an ex. It could be a family member, a neighbor, a friend, a best friend. Take what resonates. Somebody very close to you. You guys could have developed something, but it's not really like, you feel like it's not fulfilling you. You feel like it's like friendship level or something like that. So if you guys didn't start off strong, it's like you're wanting to start again, and it's not like there's not a spark there. Or this could be a crush in general, okay? So the Page of Cups is clarified by the Death card. You feel like you wanting to confess your feelings towards this person is not really coming true. It's kind of ending before it even began. It's like something fizzled out. You could be dealing with the Scorpio. You don't have to be. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. We're clarifying the Death card, the Queen of Swords sideways. Are you afraid to kind of defend yourself? Because if you open up your mouth, you know that this nigga or this bitch is not going to reciprocate in any type of way. But it's like you're not reciprocating anyway. So it's like you might as well, like, you know, fight for yourself, you know. Why is the Queen of Swords sideways? Why are you choosing to spare this bitch's feelings when they're not sparing yours, when they're not telling you exactly what they want? It looks like this is somebody that is trying to play with you or string you along in some type of way, okay, Libra? Clarify the Queen of Swords sideways. Cross watches, you're more than welcome here. Flip the worlds however you need to, okay? Clarify the Queen of Swords sideways. We have the Hangman and we have the Emperor. Huh. Maybe you feel like this person could be intertwined with somebody else. Maybe this person could be a masculine and feminine energy. They don't have to be. I feel like this Emperor is a feminine and masculine energy, so they could have this role very flipped. You could be in a third party. You probably don't know it, okay? This Emperor could be their significant other, and this is why you're a little bit defensive to confront them, because it's like you don't really know. It's something like that, okay? So take what resonates. But you are acknowledging this other person that this person whom you like is attached to. Now, I don't know if this person gave you false hope or you just have a crush on them, but somebody's making themselves known. I feel like there's some type of spiritual contract between these two, okay? And I feel like that's what you're becoming enlightened about. This is why you're not really telling this person how you feel, or you're not confronting them, because you probably know that this person is married or they're committed elsewhere. And there's like a strong presence attached to this person is very evident. Okay, Libra, so let's clarify that 5 of Cups. I feel like you're sad or you're in regret, like you weren't able to get something that you wanted. Maybe you truly wanted a relationship with this person. So you're in regret, you're sad, you're crying over spilled milk. We have the 9 of Wands sideways. So it's like you're refusing to acknowledge how saddened this has you, or confront your feelings, like balance it out in some type of way. And that's exactly what you what you are. Okay, Libra, you are justice. You are the balanced scale. So the fact that you feel conflicted, this is witchcraft. Somebody here has done something to you where you're obsessed. You're obsessed, you're losing your mind, you're sick, you're worried. This is somebody that is wanting to keep you in a cycle. They want you to keep investing into them. They want you to be hooked on them. This is somebody that could possibly have their hooks into you, okay? Yeah, because you're feeling conflicted within yourself when you are literally the balance of the zodiac. Nine of Wands sideways is very conflicting for you. You don't know how to feel when it comes to the situation because you would like to tell this person how you feel, but this is somebody that keeps you on a wagon. Clarify the Nine of Wands sideways. The Five of Cups. You can't make this shit up, dude. Look at this. The Five of Cups is clarified by the Five of Cups. You are saddened by all of this. So I want to get to the bottom of it. It's not really telling me. I don't know. Maybe this is just a crush you have on somebody. I don't know if they led you on. I don't know if you're assuming anything. I don't know if you're just so like in love. You have such a crush on this person that is making you sick. Or this is somebody that made you hopeful for a relationship and you led you on. Clarify the Five of Cups. Wow, everything is falling sideways. The Moon sideways, okay? So it's like something is not being revealed. You're not really explaining why you feel this way. Maybe you're trying to stop yourself from feeling jealous because it's silly. It's not like you're in a relationship with this person, but it's like you can't help it. Clarify the Moon sideways. The Page of Pentacles. So this could be somebody you work with. So this could be a work crush. That's probably what this is. Clarify the Page of Pentacles. The Eight of Swords, and it's driving you mad. It's driving you mad. You really want to talk to this person. Clarify the Page of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles. You holding on to the idea that you would like to have an optimistic conversation with this person. It's like an optimistic opportunity. Eagerness, curiosity, diligence, courage, ambition, loyalty. It's like you want to express these emotions to this person. So this could possibly be a crush that you have and you're not able to get through to this person because this person could be already married or in some type of committed relationship. Okay, so I'm not getting that this person could have led you on, but we're going to look at what's the T Oracle deck, okay, to get a little bit more details for you. Clarify the Three of Cups. The King of Pentacles. Yeah, this could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Why am I not surprised? This is somebody that you guys could have had platonic, like you don't know where you stand with this person. This could have been somebody that you guys were slowly investing into something, but then this person like chickened out last minute and now you guys are like back to being like, you know, back to square one where there's nothing happening between the two of you guys anymore. Clarify the King of Pentacles. The Tower, or this could be exactly where somebody here is delusional. It's very one-sided and you really thought you were going to get to be with this person and maybe you're not confessing or you're not telling them exactly, but you expect them to kind of know. That's what I mean by delusional. Or somebody's just so delusional that they've been doing some type of manifestation on this person and they expect this person to kind of come to them. But nonetheless, I'm feeling like this could be very one-sided. Like this person is not even aware as to how somebody feels here. And it's like causing like endings. Somebody here is devastated over somebody that they're not able to have a reconciliation with or some type of union or reunion. I feel like this is somebody that's trying to involve themselves in this relationship between the Emperor and the King of Pentacles because these two are a couple. I already talked about that and I knew the King of Pentacles was going to come out, but nonetheless, they're here. They're a couple. Now, they may look like two masculine couples, but like I said, the Emperor could be coming out as a feminine. She's just more masculine. She don't play when it comes to her role of keeping everything in order, keeping everything in line, keeping everything in check. I feel like the King of Pentacles bring balance as well. They work really well together. They're a great team. And I feel like this is somebody that's been trying to interfere in this relationship for quite some time. Now, Libra, this could be you. Cross watchers, you're more than welcome here. This could be you, okay, cross watchers? So take what resonates, put yourself where you fit, flip the words however you need to, okay? But somebody is having a Tower moment or they're devastated over this King of Pentacles. But why? You could be dealing with a Scorpio as well. You don't have to be. But I feel like somebody here could be interested in particular with a Capricorn because they want this financial stability with this Capricorn. So somebody here could have been trying to intertwine in a divine union or in some type of connection with somebody. This could be a coworker that they're interested in, and they've been trying to get this person attention or been trying to intervene with this person's life or do magic on this person. I feel like somebody has been trying to like get really close or get involved with this King of Pentacles because of their finances or their stability, and a Tower moment is happening on somebody for even thinking that they had a chance, but it's because they didn't have good intentions. It's because all they think about is the money, the financial stability that it was going to bring. So somebody really was trying to take that away from this King of Pentacles. Or okay, so somebody here wanted to take the Emperor's throne, and this is why the Emperor showed up. You're not going to take my position. This is my position. And this is why it's causing a Tower moment. So somebody was trying to take the King of Pentacles away from this Emperor. And this Emperor made it be known that's not happening. And I feel like somebody here noticed that there's a strong presence here. Somebody could be very intuitive. Just as intuitive as the King of Pentacles and the Emperor. But somebody here was trying to intervene in this divine union. And it was felt in the energy, it was felt in the connection, and both King and Emperor noticed, and somebody here chickened out. They did not want the smoke, they did not want to confess no feelings. The Queen of Swords sideways. Okay, so this could be you. Okay, Libra, especially with that Queen of Swords. So you're probably the Queen of Swords. The King of Pentacles is somebody you have a crush on, and the Emperor is the King of Pentacles partner. Okay, take what resonates, but flip the roles however you need to. Okay, so I was trying to get you to understand the story. So this is why there's a devastation here. So I'm not seeing that there was something between you and this person. Maybe there was a couple of times where it was going to happen, but it was because of magic and it never ended up happening. So I feel like somebody really wanted that again and it didn't happen. So I feel like somebody here watches the I feel like somebody here is very strategic when it comes to stealing somebody else's man. I'm sorry. Or trying to take somebody's partner. I feel like somebody's strategic to the point that they pay attention to anything astrological going on. So if there's retrograde, usually that's when the veil is lifted. There's a lot of low vibrational energy, and it's easier to manipulate the energy by separating two people or doing magic on them, right? Because it's retrograde. So it's like somebody here is using that to their advantage. Huh. My earring fell. So that's literally confirmation for you guys. Somebody does magic, but it's like they do little fucking parlor tricks. Like it just doesn't, like, dude, your shit is weak. It's like clown. It's like clown shit. It's like magician type of fucking magic, you know, like pulling fucking white rabbits out of a fucking top hat type of shit. Yeah, devil, see. Somebody here is pissed. That's the truth, because I'm speaking the truth, because I'm exposing your stupid ass because you weren't able to separate two people from being together because your magic is weak and you're low vibrational. And on top of that, you're pretty much insecure as well. Your magic is so trash that you weren't even able to intertwine between two people in their relationship. You wanted to be a part of this so bad, you disgusting third party bitch. Okay, this is why you're coming out like a raggedy ass bitch. So somebody's trigger literally made my ear fall on my fucking ear because you're mad. Good for the Seven of Pentacles. So it looks like somebody here is crying over spilled milk. Four Swords. They're forced to heal. They're forced to find their happiness elsewhere, like you were supposed to do. I feel like somebody here went off track trying to take somebody else's destiny when it wasn't theirs to begin with. And now somebody's looking crazy outside in the cold, looking dumb, reaping what they're sowing, and regret. Okay. Clarify the Sun. What's your happiness now? The Queen of Wands. The fact that you were trying to come after this Emperor. I feel like this Emperor is coming as the Queen of Wands as well. This is her energy when she's not standing on Big Daddy business mode. Okay. She comes as the Emperor when she's coming out to play, but she reverts back to her natural loving, sexy self, which is the Queen of Wands. She's very passionate. She's very sexy. What can you say? Okay, so that's pretty much it for your tarot reading. Okay, Libra. You could be in this position of the Queen of Wands / Emperor, and somebody else is trying to intervene in your relationship between the King of Pentacles and you. Or this is you. Okay, put yourself where you fit. Other than that, let's move on to the Oracle Tea deck, because clearly there's some motherfucking tea here, right? So let's find out more details for you. I want to get talking shit and unfazed. Somebody is unfazed because somebody here has been talking shit. So if you're the third party, you've been talking shit about this divine union. And if you're not, then you are the person in the divine union that somebody's talking shit about. Okay, all right, let's start. We have romantic love affair. Yeah, so somebody was really trying to involve themselves in a relationship, trying to separate two people from being together. But it's so funny because even so these two people possibly are not together anymore, they're still standing on business. So even if you think some type of magic worked, it could have worked, but it didn't work enough to disorient these two people, which that was probably what this person was trying to do, or what you were trying to do. You were trying to disorient the couple. They're still pretty strong. They're still standing on their own. Sex fix, secret lover, passion over loyalty. So somebody was trying to involve themselves here. Yeah, an impersonator. Somebody was really trying to pretend to be somebody they're not in order to steal somebody's divine partnership or somebody's partner. Impersonator wants your life, copies your style, obsessed with being you. Didn't I say that? Didn't I say somebody was trying to destiny swap? Somebody was really trying to pretend to be somebody they're not in order to impress this King of Pentacles, in order to take the Emperor / Queen of Wands position. Somebody was really trying to make themselves... Somebody was trying to take somebody's person by pretending to be their person. By pretending to be their significant other. So, Libra, if you're not the Emperor / Queen of Wands, somebody here was trying to intervene in somebody's relationship by pretending to be them. Okay? So, either you're that Queen of Swords or you're that Queen of Wands / Emperor. Put yourself where you fit. Somebody's forced to move on. It says, moving on, thank you next. Because you know you're not about to involve yourself in somebody's relationship. Pretend to be that person, bitch. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. You're not going to do that. Yeah, somebody was stalking, waiting for the perfect opportunity to destiny swap, to strike. And like I said, somebody's so strategic that they waited until, you know, something astrological was going on where the veil will be lifted, where it will be very weak. The energy will be weak and people will be out here turning up, which is retrograde. People are very disoriented around this time, right? And then we have a full moon. I think we had a full moon in Cancer, a full moon in Capricorn. It was a strawberry full moon. I feel like there's something else going on in Gemini right now. So somebody said, this is the perfect time to be doing spell work, or this is the perfect time to be manipulating energy in order to get what I want. What did this person wanted? To get in between two people or two divine couples from being together. That is witchcraft. That is manipulation. That is something that you're not supposed to do. That is a no-no. You don't get to do that shit. Who the fuck you think you are to come over here and say, I want that guy, even though that guy is taken. And then try to replace their partner with you. And then put the fucking outfit on and then pretend to be the Emperor and sit on the Emperor's throne. When that is the King of Pentacles partner, that's their throne. And the King of Pentacles already knew, who the fuck is that imposter? That's not my Emperor. That's not my Queen of Wands on the throne. The King of Pentacles could tell immediately who the fuck was on the throne. And it definitely was not their partner. They could tell it was you, somebody here, okay? So somebody here was pretending to be somebody they're not. They were an imposter, an impersonator, because they were stalking this person to pretend to be them. And now they're forced to move on because they were really trying to fit themselves in somebody's relationship by trying to start or initiate a romantic love affair. So we have stalker, lurking online, still checking your stories, obsession never left. This could be somebody that knows about their crush's significant other. I don't know how they fucking found out, but there's a lot of crazy people out here. Yeah, we have groupie hoes and we have forcers. So this could be a crazy ass, raggedy ass, bouncing whore that has her group of friends involved, trying to force the situation to go in their favor. So if this is a bunch of crazy ass co-workers that are obsessed with one guy or somebody in particular, they're all ganging up because they all went after this person, and this person decided to stay loyal to their Queen of Wands / Emperor, and these bitches didn't like that. They wanted a low vibrational weak ass man to punk, bully, manipulate, and to have them as their little pet. And just be like, yeah, we all fuck that guy. We all work at the same job. You know, that's what these groupie ass low vibrational hoes wanted to do. They wanted to force that energy upon this person by pretending to be somebody else, by stalking, by helping somebody here to do this, by trying to start a romantic love affair. Somebody thrives off of chaos and drama and disgusting low vibrational energy by initiating an infidelity. Somebody was trying to destroy somebody's marriage, and they involved a group of people, co-workers, friends, neighbor, whomever, okay? It says, forcer, pushy energy crosses your boundaries, gets what they want by any means. That's insane. A group of bitches, this bitch and her friends decided to do this against somebody innocent because they wanted to stay committed or loyal to their partner, and created all this drama in the background to make it seem like this person was a cheater or a whore because he didn't want to acknowledge these bitches or he didn't want to sleep with them. Yeah, this person this person was uninterested. They literally had their back to these bitches, and these bitches couldn't stand that. They were mad, so they started talking shit. I'm so sorry. Talking shit, gossip behind your back, spreading lies, smiling in your face. So these bitches turned against this masculine, spreading rumors because he didn't let them hit. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, they're a grudge holder. They were talking shit, having a grudge holder against this person. And now they're forced to move on because it don't matter if you did all that, bitch. He was still uninterested in you. He don't give a fuck. He knows that you're a fucking stalker, and he knows you're an impersonator, bitch. And he is not going to have a romantic love affair with you. So you have to move on. It don't matter if you involve your group of friends, bitch. That's crazy. Let's keep going. Hooked. Yeah, somebody is hooked on trying to take this masculine away. Somebody's hooked on stalking this person. Somebody's hooked on impersonating their partner. Somebody's hooked on trying to have a romantic love affair with this person. Yeah, fishing for comments at the bottom of the deck with scarcity tactics. This person was going to dust this behavior like it was nothing. Copycat. Fishing for comments. Steals your ideas, duplicates your style, feeds off of your creativity. That is insane. This person was an energy vampire. Yeah, this person was wasting their time by doing all of this. So when I said this person is extremely strategic, they wade into, like, you know, astrological events. They're that strategic to the point that they were wasting their time doing all this stupid shit. It was stupid and petty and ridiculous. This person was still able to see that you were an impersonator and a fucking stalker, and that you were hooked on them, and you were really trying to have a romantic love affair, knowing that they could have been committed elsewhere, which is horrible behavior. And then because your ego got bruised because you got rejected, you involved the rest of your friends to attack this person because they didn't want to sleep with you, and he didn't want to sleep with none of y'all. All right, let's keep going. Let's pull a little bit more for you, okay, Libra? Travel. It's in reverse. So somebody wanted to travel or travel away from the situation, but it's in reverse. Somebody's going to be held accountable. Okay, we have scarcity tactics because somebody was what? Somebody was using scarcity tactics here, and now they're forced to reflect. I believe we saw that in the tarot spread as well, where somebody was forced to be held accountable for their actions, for trying to separate two people from being together because of their envy and their hatred. Too late for sorry, regret, never posted. So somebody is forced to be held accountable. You're not allowed to leave. Somebody here is not allowed to leave. Somebody is forced to be held accountable. You'll be moving away from the situation. You'll be moving on from the situation, but you'll be forced to reflect upon it as well. Confirmation. That's what Spirit said, okay? So we have unfazed. Yeah, somebody here is unfazed. Doesn't care, didn't flinch. You can shake me. So somebody's going to be shaken down to the core because they're being haunted at this time. So somebody here is being stubborn. They don't want to learn the lesson. They still feel like they're in the right. They had every right to do magical. Somebody that had every right to, you know, patronize somebody and turn people against them and start a smear campaign. This person feels entitled enough to do that because they wanted somebody. So, yeah, bitch, prepare to be destroyed. Clearly, memories, flashbacks, trauma, side effects. Yeah, you're going to be destroyed, bitch. because your ego will not be able to handle this once you're rejected once again. Now that everybody sees you for who you are, now this person is trying to threaten somebody. Power plays controlling presence. You feel unsafe. Somebody here feels unsafe because of their bad habits, because they're haunted, and they're pretending like they're pretending like this shit don't bother them. They're pretending they're unfazed when they're being haunted because of their bad habits, for constantly trying to threaten shit to go in their way by force. This is somebody that strategically plans everything to go in their favor. Somebody has control. Somebody has control issues. They feel entitled. This is somebody that has an ego. This is somebody that cannot let nothing go. Like, this energy is really heavy. This is somebody that is in denial. This is literally somebody that is trying to control a situation, especially with this threatening card. This is crazy. Okay, power plays controlling presence. You feel unsafe. Somebody here feels unsafe because somebody's unhaunted. Because somebody's haunted. My earring fell, so there we go. And I just said somebody's being haunted. I'm not being haunted, but the energy sure is. I can feel it. So let's move on to who this raggedy ass bitch could be and what they want to tell you at this time. Okay, Libra. All right. And then we're going to close your reading out. All right, let's see. We have don't leave me. So somebody does not want to be left. Either that's you or your person. We have I miss you. I watch your social media. So somebody watches their social media, and we saw that in the Oracle T deck. We just did it. We have I love you. Somebody did all this because they missed and loved somebody, and they didn't want to be left, and they're a stalker. We saw that in the Oracle T deck as well, because we have I watch your social media. That's a stalker. Let's keep going. What else do we have for Libra? Thank you so much. We have fuck off. So somebody's saying to fuck off. We have I love you so much. Somebody here is obsessed and possessive over somebody that they weren't able to be in a relationship with, or they were never able to have, no matter what kind of magic they were doing on this person. They were not able to seduce them. They were not able to manipulate them. They were not able to gaslight them. They were not able to do any domination spells on them. It was like this person was immune to this shit because they knew where their heart belonged. Don't believe me, I lie. Somebody says, don't believe me, I lie. They're a liar. This person could have control issues or God complexed, or they're just a narcissist, quite frankly. I fucked up really bad. Somebody wants to say they fucked up big time. I miss you. Somebody is crazy. It's giving yandere. What the fuck? I want you back. So maybe something. It's giving a little bit of third parties, giving a little bit of side chick, but I didn't see that in the energy. So if you guys would like to have an extended, just let me know in the comments. But other than that, let me read this last one. I don't want to lose you. So somebody did all this because they didn't want to lose somebody. So I'm really feeling that there's some type of underhanded thing where there was some type of relationship between somebody here, but it didn't take off anywhere. Now somebody's desperate to go back to that. Like they want that, what they had before, but somebody's acting like there's nothing there. That's what it's giving. And now somebody's going crazy because it feels like this is something that has happened. Like, I love you, I miss you. How could you miss somebody you never had? So it's definitely feeling like there's some type of like third party shit. Like somebody was secretly in a relationship with this person, decided to cut it off, and now this person's acting a damn fool. Okay, so take what resonates, okay, Libra? This could either be you or your person. But other than that, if you guys would like an extended, let me know, okay? Let me know in the comments, and I'll do an extended for you guys. If you would like to book a private or personal reading with me, just click the link in the description or click the link in the bio, okay? And you can book a reading with me. Anyway, that's all I have for you guys, Libra. I love you so much. If you made it to the end of the video, I'm very, very grateful. Thank you so much for 310 subscribers. I'm very grateful. And I'll see you next time, okay? Love you. Goodbye.